Greg, are you ready? Nailed it.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg, and holy fuck, could I use a beer right about now? Being joined by the sexiest of all the Midwestiest, and that's the flexiest. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. Had a pretty good Super Slam or Summer Slam weekend. That's what it was. Summer Slam.
What a horrible wrestling fan I am. I totally forgot.
You're not good at it anymore.
I'm not, unless it's AEW. It's all I watch.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry, everyone that's still paying attention to our podcast. And then joining us from the Taproom Podcast, we've got the man himself, Mikey. What's up, bud?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah,
hey,
welcome,
thanks for
Mike.
hanging out.
Yeah. So you're not a WWE fan there, huh, Greg?
You know, I sort of stopped watching when AEW came around. I thought the product was better, and I've heard that the Bloodline story is really good. I've just not been on it, and I don't have enough time. I hardly watch any AEW even. So.
Oh, okay.
I tell you what, there's so many vignettes now in any episode you watch. You don't have to watch the last 4 years. You're already caught up with how much they show.
Well, that's how WWE's always been. It's like 3 hour show is really about 14 minutes of wrestling, and the rest is all vignettes and a couple of promos.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, excited to have you here, Mike. I got some total microphone envy. That thing looks fucking sweet.
Oh, this sucker?
Yeah, it's all lit up red and
this old thing. I just pulled it out of my closet.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed?
Yeah. I got this one just a couple weeks ago. I've been wanting to get a new mic and finally pulled the trigger.
That's awesome. That thing is sweet looking.
Prime Day.
Smart.
I didn't even know mics could look that cool.
Right.
Yeah. They have this one, and this isn't a plug for HyperX, but they have this one which is like all black and red, and they have one that goes like multicolor.
Oh, shit. Well, next time Prime Day rolls around, I might need an upgrade because that thing looks sweet. We don't even do video
You
here.
got like a whole year to wait for that, Greg.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have like the world's most expensive microphone, but I didn't pay for it. It was free. That's what makes it okay.
Even better.
All right. A lot to get to today. We're going to talk to Mike about his podcast and a couple of you. We have a voicemail from everybody's homie, including Mikey's, Chew Your Beer. Some booze news to get to, some beers to talk about, and so much more. Real quick, before I get into the first review here, a note for all you podcast listeners. If you're one of the people, and there's a surprising amount that listen to us on Stitcher. Stitcher is getting rid of their app on August 29th. So if you're listening to us right now on Stitcher, go find a new app. I don't know why.
Hey, would you say that Mike has big Mike energy? Is that what we would call this?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. I didn't really know you guys were WWE fans. I would have worn my Winged Eagle title to this thing.
Oh, fuck. That's amazing.
I automatically feel like a small person that I don't have a replica belt.
I don't either. I have a toy one somewhere. Fun story. We were in high school, and my buddy and I used to like go around to garage sales to see if anybody had any weird cool shit. And somebody was selling their toy WWE belt. And we're like, how much? And he goes, I'll give it to you if you wrestle him for it. Little did he know that we used to backyard wrestle.
Yeah, you used to be a backyard wrestler, yeah.
Yeah, so straight up suplexed him in the front yard and pinned him.
Bingo.
The guy was like, oh my God, here you go. I didn't think you were going to do that.
That's awesome. My older brother bought one a few years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, and now it's a Royal Rumble tradition where everybody draws numbers out of a hat. So every year, whoever picks the winning entrant, you get the belt for the year. So it's
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat
that's
thing.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that is pretty neat. I like that. I might start that. It's one of the few pay-per-views I'd actually still like to watch. Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And it's funny because the amount of bragging rights you get just for the whole year. It's like one event, one lucky draw.
Just
you get a belt for an entire year. It's fucking hilarious.
You should at least have to like throw somebody out the front door or something. It is Royal Rumble after all.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So
all right, we'll put it in the notes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, mull it over. All right, let me get to this real quick. I am fucking thirsty.
It's like a raven here. I love it.
Well, your microphone's totally adding to the rave vibe.
This is low-key such a good song.
Sure it is. If I go to EDC, I want to hear this fucking song.
Hey, it's catchy as hell.
Yeah. All right. I am drinking, compliment to my buddy Ian. He hooked it up for my birthday. I am drinking All Green Lights from Everywhere Brewing down in Orange County. It's a New England hazy IPA. I think Flex definitely passes the hazy test.
Ooh, it looks hazy to me.
It's got some good lacing too. It's
I like that
pretty
color
sexy.
on it, that pale
Yeah.
yellow. Like, ooh. Oh, daddy.
It's it's pretty. 7.2%, has a 404 on Untappd. Very respectable. And they say All Green Lights is a hazy India Pale Ale brewed with premium Pilsner malt and rolled oats and double dry hopped with Motueka, New Zealand Cascade, and Citra. Nice and to the point.
Nice.
Tons of juice, tons of... I'm thinking of like some pineapple, maybe some mango on the schnoz. Tongue jobber approved.
Let's go.
The taste follows suit. It's light. It does not drink like it's over 7%. It's a little dangerous in that avenue. And pillowy soft, just like Flexi Likey.
That is
There
my
you go.
favorite.
Yeah, that is.
It's like, I don't even know how that happens.
It's so good. This is probably like my second or third beer I've had from Everywhere, and I've just been super impressed with these guys. I haven't had a bad one yet. They're down in Orange County. I think I told the story last week or the week before that I made the mistake of passing them up and went to a different brewery instead. And if you guys are down in Orange County or if you just see some cans somewhere, I highly recommend it. This is fucking delicious. So thanks, Ian, for hooking up the tasties.
Green means go.
That's right. And this is All Green Lights right here. So very good.
No, I was just going to say, I love when that mango pops on those hazies.
Oh, so good.
That is such a gnarly note.
As Scott would say, it's got tropicals.
Yeah.
The hop
Sure
drops.
The drops.
It's got tropicals and hops.
Choose what do you say? Tropics off the court.
Drops and hops. Oh, that'd be a good shirt. Drops and hops.
There you go. Yeah, me and Chu went. We went there because we hung out. We went to Unsung, went to Monkish, and then we all met up and took them down to Everywhere, and we had a few beers over there.
And I heard he went to Villains and was not a fan of it. Were you part of that?
He went there before I was able to get to Unsung. Yeah,
That was
but
funny.
I've heard some stuff about
Interesting.
those
I was so
from multiple
excited.
people now.
Oh, I haven't been yet. I was so excited for those guys. Good people coming into it. I thought it might be good, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
But speaking of you hanging out with Chu, you guys did a podcast, and for those that don't know, Mike is the host of the Taproom Podcast, and I keep calling you Mike. It's Mikey. Sorry.
Yeah. Either way.
There's so many Mikes in my life, like everybody I know.
Yeah.
If you're born between 80 and 89, you're probably a Mike of some sort. But yeah, so Taproom Podcast. Tell us about the podcast.
It started out as as Taps and Tailgates way back when with my brother and my buddies, and then in the podcast game, some people get busy and they kind of fall out of flow with certain things. So that sort of happened, and then I was like, well, okay, is it okay if I curse on here? Or
Fucking
yes.
better.
Yes.
okay, all right, just making sure. Well, I was just like, well, fuck, I want to keep this thing going. I don't want to. I truly love doing it, like being able to. And so I was like, well, I need to change the format a little bit since it's just me. I don't want to have to talk by myself for an hour every week. So
It's hard.
It's tough. So I reached out to, some breweries, and they kind of got back, but then I had the idea was like, well, I'll do like Instagram spotlight episodes, or I'll call them that, where I can reach out to different, I guess you call it like beer influencers or just people that love craft beer to me.
Yeah.
So being able to talk to them and, be able to have conversations, but it's also a travel thing too, where if somebody's going to that state or going to that city in a certain state, they might be able to listen to an episode and be like, hey, well, this is where not all the tourists go. These are the craft beers places I should hit and stuff like that. So it's just kind of grown now, and it's continuing to grow, but it's like therapy for me, man. And I'm sure it is for you guys. Like, I'm sure you guys you get to talk with, with your buddies, or just may have like a genuine conversation over a few beers.
Well, I was going to say that, like, it's funny you said that, how like it's something you do, and it's like you don't realize how enjoyable it actually is until you start doing it. And I've had to miss a few weeks here and there because I may or may not have gotten some lingus that went around, and
But certainly not COVID,
but
right?
definitely not COVID. I never ever had COVID.
Did you get mono?
I don't know. I had
got that kissing
what
disease.
people may or may not said was COVID, but I never had COVID.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much you actually miss it and then realize how much you enjoy doing it. Because like it's just hanging out with your buddy, talking about shit you love. Like there's nothing better than that.
Yeah, and drinking beer
and drinking beer.
Yeah. Thanks to COVID, I've definitely like faked my way through a couple of beer reviews.
Yeah,
because I couldn't taste anything for a while. So it's like I better drink one I've already had before.
Yeah,
but good times. Yeah, and I sort of I saw you around the gram and stuff, and then I saw Chew, the homie Chew Your Beer was on there. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta listen. So started listening when I saw that, and yeah, it's fun. You guys just you fucking shoot the shit and talk about beer, and there's nothing wrong. It's like a couple. As Chew would say, a couple of vatos going to the brewery and having a couple of beers and hanging out.
A couple of vatos homes.
Exactly. And that's what I love about it, because you can, I'm a social butterfly, and it's so weird because I was so shy as a kid. All I did was watch wrestling and eat like cheese and crackers and like fruit roll-ups.
Cheese and crackers, man. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. So I mean, then but as I grew up, I became more of that social butterfly. And then obviously alcohol is a social lubricant as it is anyway. And being able to do that sort of thing, and just like I said, just having going to a brewery or going to a bar and sitting across from somebody like, oh, we got ordered the same beer. Like, what's going on? Stuff like that.
It's always easier with a little bit of lube. That's what I would say.
Exactly.
So I was talking.
KY to this? I just lost my train of thought.
It's KY to shyness. There we go. Something like that.
KY saves the day.
That's every time.
Yeah.
Not a KY plug.
Yeah, 66% of the time it works every time.
Also, flex, KY plug, a little too on the nose there, bud. That's the name of this episode, KY plug.
KY.
There it is. Bingo.
Yeah. If you guys haven't checked out the Taproom Podcast, find them on the socials at the Taproom Podcast. And links are all on the Instagram bios and all the bios and all that stuff. Or search for it on your favorite podcast app that's not Stitcher.
Yeah, don't do Stitcher anymore.
Yeah. Which I was kind of surprised, not to get nerdy about podcasts, but we get a fair bit of listeners from Stitcher. Like, now they're just going to get rid of their app. Okay.
I'm not going to lie, Greg. No idea what Stitcher was.
I never used it, but I could see on our stats that people were using it.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of using it and listening, top listening city of last week was Los Angeles. So shout out local LA, keeping it local. Yeah.
The city of angels.
That's right.
That's what I call it.
We all know it's not going to be anywhere in Arkansas because we talk way too much shit.
Alabama, Greg. See,
in Alabama. Sorry.
See, there you go. You forgot about them. That's even worse.
Here's the thing. It's basically the same.
Well, it is.
So, are you not so subtly saying you're an Alabama fan, Greg?
I'm neither fan. Yeah. I'm anti-fan. I don't know.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. But my brother's a big Tide fan. So
Roll Tide.
I still love SC, but I kind of veered. I still watch them and cheer for. They're my probably number one team, but I also cheer for the Badgers.
I like this guy. I love this guy.
Yeah. Sorry.
I went to college without any real sports, so I was like, fuck it. Just watch the pros.
There you go.
Yeah. But
that'll do it, I guess.
Yeah. A man after flex is hard over here. Packers fan.
Yeah, it's like,
are you a Bucks fan too?
We got the perfect host.
No, it's weird. It's like my dad always told me, he's like, cheer for your own teams. Like, you don't have to pick the teams that, most time when you grow up, you like the teams your dad likes, or the teams your dad likes. So I kind of just went everywhere. Like, I grew up, I saw Brett Favre in 95 or 94, 95, and I was like, that guy's awesome. So I became a Packer fan. The Braves, it was Chipper Jones. The Bulls, it was Jordan. So, but I've stuck with him ever since. I'm a loyal son of a bitch. So
at least you're not like a bandwagon follower.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I mean, early on when I was like 8 years old, I was a big time bandwagon fan. But I've stuck it out with them all the rest of the way.
I would never bandwagon, but I loved expansion teams. So whenever there was a new team that came into any league, I would be like, cool. Hey, I'll hop on them, even though I know they're going to be shitty. But they always had the coolest new logo, the coolest new uniforms. It was just the best.
And for whatever reason, especially in the NBA, they're always brightly colored when they first come in.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah,
like a lot of like fucking turquoise and bright greens and shit like that.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, bring it.
Let's go expansions.
Right. I mean, like, I'm a 49er fan because the Rams and the Raiders fucking left me as a kid, so I was like, fuck you guys. Go Niners. Plus, it was at the time Joe Montana was playing. How could you not be a 49er fan?
Especially growing up in the California area, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, it makes for a better marriage too, since I married someone from Northern California. So
no,
Works out well. She's a Niner fan. Luckily, she's not a Giants fan because I'm a Dodgers fan. She's an A's fan. I'll never have to worry about anything because she's an A's fan.
How does she feel about the move?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She hates it. Absolutely fucking. She didn't care about the Raiders because A, she's not a Raiders fan, and B, they've left like 900 times before. But she is not happy about the A's moving, but understands it because Oakland's a piece of shit and will not rebuild the stadium.
Yeah, that's bizarre to me.
And they haven't won anything since the 70s, other than maybe an Academy Award for Moneyball or something.
What was it, 2003, like the Miguel Tejada years?
Oh yeah, they had some solid teams back then. Like when they won the 20 was it 21 in a row?
Yeah, they put together some good teams and then go nowhere with them and then get rid of them all once they want money. So
yeah,
whatever.
It was the sad part.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it feel to be a small market team in a big market?
It's so weird up there. Like that market, just like as someone who works in TV, that market up there is so fucking weird. So I don't get it.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whatever. But the Giants have a sweet stadium. I've been there. Yeah. I got to go behind the scenes once. That was cool. But anyways, fuck the Giants. Go Dodgers.
Vipper.
gonna get jumped in the parking lot. What is going? Oh, you guys, I did some fucking fantastic beer research that I just got to
No, you
share.
didn't.
I did, I promise.
Oh, man.
Last week, did a birthday trip down to Irvine, California, which nothing special in Irvine except we went, that's where the concert was. But on the way down, stopped at Radiant Brewing, did some research at Radiant. Delicious. Picked up some cans, of course. And then on the way back, at the festival itself, had a real shitty beer selection. We were drinking Kona's for a while because I was like the best they had.
That's not enjoyable, but
yeah, I mean, better than
I'm really not a huge fan.
I'm not either, and it's only gotten worse. But I'm walking around. I went, my wife's like, "What?" I was like, "This one bar right here, and nowhere else has 805." So we did a lot of damage with 805 that night.
Oh yeah, that's when you said you were buying like $18 805s or something.
Yeah, I mean, at least there were Tallboy cans, but yeah, it was $18 Tallboy 805s. Like,
that eats at my heart.
Ate at my wallet, dude. I was a little crossfaded that night, and the next morning I looked at like how much beer we bought. You know, it was all on my credit card thing. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So much beer.
Those liquid calories on the credit card they'll get you sometimes.
Oh man, will they ever? Had me singing like a fucking crazy person too.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was the Sad Summer Fest. It was a bunch of emo bands, most I'd never even heard of, but I went for Andrew McMahon, and then the headliner was Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, Taking Back, classic.
I gotta say, they were not fantastic live.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just old.
Maybe like the lead singer guy, he wasn't on it. I don't know what you'd call him, the second singer.
Yeah, they have like a primary and a secondary.
Yeah, the secondary guy who's a little like higher pitched and kind of screamy at times, and also plays guitar. He was fucking on it. He was great. The music was great. Like the band sounded amazing, but that lead singer was like, dude, are you drunk or something? Like,
I'm assuming he was probably drunk or something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The thing was, like, we don't know them super well, but we didn't recognize any of the songs until the very last song. I was like, I think I know this one. This sounds familiar, but it just didn't sound right. It was weird. But
interesting.
Whatever.
Who else was there? Was it like Hawthorne Heights or any of those guys?
No, nobody I'd heard of. I'd have to look at the list. The last few bands before Andrew McMahon came on, really good. The Main, I think, was one of them.
The Main is really good.
The Main,
I had never heard them before. They were really good.
I've seen them once, yeah.
Yeah, they were good. I cannot remember the other. There's like an all-girl band that was really good, and I'll have to look at the list because there were some really good bands that did not headline the show that I would definitely like see again or listen to or whatever. So I'll have to find the list. But next day, made our way back home and stopped at Topa Topa, went to Made West, went to VCBC, Ventura Coast Brewing Company, and then ended the day at Transmission.
Hey, doesn't Made West have a really good pale?
Best pale on the West Coast. Mikey, you've had Made West, right?
Yeah.
Have you had the pale ale?
Yeah.
Fan or not a fan? There's no wrong answer. I mean, there is a wrong answer. So here's the thing. There's a long running joke on this show that I think I sent it to you, right, Flex? The pale?
I don't know if you ever did. Maybe you did.
Shit. I'll have to send it then. I love their pale. I think as far as like a core beer goes in the area, it's like a really good pale ale. Non-hazy. It's a Westie. Yeah. And I really like it. And a lot of my friends really like it. And Wiley over at the Booze League fucking hates it and talks about it being like the most garbage pale ale of all time.
Okay.
So anyways, there's this like ongoing inside joke of it being the best/worst pale in the area.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's I don't know. Because I feel like if it's a core, like it's gotta be pretty decent.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were to rank it, like I'd give it like a 6 probably. Like respectable. Like,
out of 20?
Yeah.
6 out of 10, very respectable.
Yeah. I'll drink the shit of it all day long. I love it. I know it's slightly on the maltier side, and I think that's why some people don't like it. But to me, it's clean, good drinking, drink it all day long, and yeah. But anyways, yeah, Wiley. Oh, and Sandro over at the Booze League think it's complete trash. But have you ever had a Dark and Stormy from Firestone?
You know what? I got to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Firestone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say worst beer I've ever put in my mouth, but those two love it, so I can't take them seriously anymore.
Yeah, with Firestone. I've had it a few times, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, their whole cocktail series is a little not my jam.
Yeah,
if I want a cocktail, I have a fucking cocktail. I don't need your fake beer version.
Yeah,
not
a fan of that.
Yeah, we signed up the first year for their like Brewmasters collection thing, where it was an insane amount of money, and you got like a couple beers every month. And we thought we were gonna get all these like barrel aged and new beers and whatever. We were their fucking guinea pigs. All we got was a shit ton of their cocktail series, and some of them were fine, but I wouldn't go buy those from the store. It's not what I'm looking for. That's what nobody's looking for. So I talked to a Firestone rep once and was like, "Were we guinea pigs like that first year? What the fuck?" And they're like, "You absolutely were. Like we were just trying out beers." And I was like, "God damn it! It was so much money."
Yeah,
I canceled afterward. They were dumb enough to send me a survey. What did you think about the first year? I was like, bullshit.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. So, anyways, I digress. All right, we got a lot to get to. Like I said, Chew left a voicemail. We got to talk a little booze news. Some big news dropped on Monday about Budweiser. So
I like big news.
Big news. So we'll get to that in a second. First, let's make a call to the pen and find out what Mikey's drinking over there.
To the bullpen for beer.
What you sipping on?
Today I got it's called All About the Brick. It's a Lego inspired, well, at least the can works Lego inspired in the name. Out of 8-Bit Brewing in Murrieta. It's a double dry hop, double hazy IPA coming at 8.9. So closing in on a triple there.
Nice.
I had one of their triples yesterday.
So what you're saying is it was not actually brewed with Legos.
It's dry bricked.
I didn't want to say the color of it. I mean, it might have been these yellow Legos. It could have been. Just kidding. But it was brewed with Citra, Comet, and Cascade, coming at 8.9%. And I love on every can of 8-Bit, they always put a little note on the bottom, and this says Building Legacy. I don't know if you guys could see that.
I can see that.
Yep.
There we go.
Pretty clear.
Yeah, and it was 7/12/23 can on date, so that's pretty
Nice and
pretty fresh.
Yeah, pretty fresh.
And I may have drank it all already, but I already had my score. I'm gonna go ABV. I'm gonna go 8.9.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty
I love
solid.
what you did there.
Yeah. Honestly, 8-Bit, they doesn't disappoint. This isn't a plug for 8-Bit, even though I probably sound like an 8-Bit plug on my show.
You cheap whore.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah. I haven't had them in a minute, but anything I've ever had from them has been delicious.
Anything I've ever heard of them has sounded delicious.
Mm-hmm.
My 8-Bit hookup stopped talking to me, so I haven't had it in a while. But
well, what a motherfucker!
How dare she?
Yeah.
But nice. I like that. I'm jealous. I need to get some 8-Bit in my life.
Yeah.
And that's how you do on the show, right? You kind of give it like a 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I do 1 through 10 on that one. When I'm doing that, when I'm actually at the brewery, when I'm talking to everybody or talking to either the brewer or like whoever I'm talking to, that's like the rep from there. I'll tell them whether I like it or not. But I'm also, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna talk shit about it. In front of them.
Hey man, hey, like my beer? Well, it's garbage.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, one thing I will say, I've been pretty lucky, knock on wood, that the breweries that I have, or like the brewers that I've talked to, or anybody when I've gone to the brewery, they've all actually been pretty good.
Yeah,
because I'll rank it in my head, but I won't say it out loud. Sometimes I will if it just like blows my socks off or something like that. But for the most part, like there was one with Stereo Brewing, they had a mint chip stout.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 13. It was So good. And it was
it's good. All right.
It wasn't overly boozy. And it was 13% too.
All right.
So I gave it a big fat 13.
Nice. I've never had a problem really where like interviewing a brewer, their beer was gross. I mean, there might have been like one that just wasn't my jam, but you know, it was well done. I have had the issue, and I peek behind the curtain, everybody. I will not interview breweries anymore that haven't opened, like don't have beer to try or won't send me beer. Not that I'm like, hey, send me free beer. Because I had 2 breweries on the show before they opened, and then they opened, and their beer was a no bueno. And I had multiple people reaching out being like, I can't believe you gave them the stamp of approval, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. I had their homebrew, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Didn't know they couldn't do math. Sorry.
Yeah. Was that meth or math?
Yes. Maybe they needed a little meth. Stay up later working on those fucking recipes. So the only brewery semi-recently that I've allowed to come on without trying their beer was we had Radiant on the show before they opened. And I was like, all right, they got quite the pedigree. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk on this one. So worked out well.
I love Radiant's can artwork. And honestly, their beers are really good. Their hazies are great. But like just like that, it's all colorful. I mean, and it's one of those ones where if you're in a bottle shop or something like that, you walk in, you see that, and it just draws you in. Yeah.
The original marketing person, Cambria, who's no longer at the brewery, she's moved on, but she was so smart with everything she did to set them up, and the logo and the color and the, sending out light and all their stuff. They did a fucking fantastic job over there.
I feel like that's what helps Drecker out so much with their sales too. I mean, their beer, their product is also very good, but when you walk in and you're looking on the shelves and you see that like comic book type, like graffiti art, it's like a really good mix of that. Man, it's amazing, and it catches your eye, and it's like, hey, that's what I want to buy because I want to drink something that looks bad fucking ass.
Yeah. Well, and I don't have you seen institution cans around, Mikey?
Not that I've seen. No.
Okay, they're
Where
local.
Are they out of?
They're local up here. They're in Camarillo, and like they're around here. They're in Trader Joe's and like all that stuff. I don't know how far they distribute, but their can art, like if you've never had them, like you'll pick it up just because the can's so fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I don't know who their artist is. I should figure that out. But sweet cans, nice cans.
Nice.
Yeah,
can.
who doesn't like good cans?
Everyone loves a nice can.
Exactly. Cans or can, either way.
Yeah. All right, before we find out what Flex is drinking, let's check in with the homie Chew Your Beer.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, yo, it's your friendly neighborhood Cholo. Chew Your Beer here. What's up, vatos? How you guys doing? Hey, Greg, I got a bone to pick with you, homie.
Shocking.
Why you gotta call out my boy Flex like that, ese? Tecate. Tecate's a good beer, homie. Especially it's imported. It's from Mexico. It's fucking hot outside. Put some lemon and some salt, Holmes. That's a banger, Holmes. All day, every day.
It is a banger.
So check it out. Talking about lime and salt and Mexican beer and being by the beach and all that shit. Surf and Suds is this weekend in Carpinteria. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there. Greg, I don't know if you're going or not. I got my goddaughter's birthday, homie, and her padrino has to pull up, Holmes. I'm like the padrino of beer, Holmes, so I got to pull up with the good shit. So unfortunately, it's on the same day as Surf and Suds. So while you're out there, tell everybody I miss them. Chew wanted to be there, but Chew's got to do adult stuff, homie. Adulting, that's what we call it now, right? I'll be at the Dodger game this Friday for the Fernando Valenzuela retirement of his number.
All right.
Taking my pops, getting him drunk, and I'm gonna drink some fucking tecates just to make you pissed off. That's it. So Flex, I'll be posting a tecate. Keep an eye out for that on Friday, and Saturday I'll be up in Riverside hanging out with the family, with the familia, and then Sunday, I don't know, probably chilling. Maybe go watch Ninja Turtles. That movie looks pretty dope.
It was all right.
This is Chew Your Beer, your friendly hood Cholo, and keep it classy and keep it crispy and drink those fucking beers, eh? I like to watch you. Peace out, eh?
All right, so quick backstory. Flex
Did he
posted,
take a breath?
No, not at all.
No, he doesn't breathe. No.
Get this man a paper bag. Flex posted on the gram that he was drinking Tecate, and I made a little crack at him for it. Here's why I was making a crack at it. You nailed the reason why I don't drink Tecate, because you got to add lime and salt to that shit. I like my beer to taste like beer.
Oh, no.
100%. I feel the same way. Sorry, Chew.
If
I don't add anything to it. I just drink it right out of the can.
Because you're a real man.
Can it.
I like Pacifico.
I was about to say, if I'm going Mexican beer like that, I'm going Pacifico, maybe like a Modelo, but definitely a Pacifico.
So the backstory on this, Mikey, is we were off air a couple shows ago, and I told Greg and Monica, I think it was, that I was at my local liquor store.
Monica.
And I saw, wasn't it Monica, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. And
I
saw the 12-pack of Tecate Light on the shelf for like $7.99. I'm like, that is a dumb fucking price. And I remember I remember how much I liked drinking them on vacation in Mexico. So I was like, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
And I went home and I cracked it. And I was like, this is a fucking banger. It's like only 3.9%. But it is like the most easy drinking, just like crispy summer banger.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so good. No lime, no salt needed. Just give me Tecate in a can.
Oh God, yeah, I'm good. No thanks.
Yeah, same. I mean, that's they eat everybody. I always say to everybody to each his own, but
yeah.
I my old neighbor would drink it all the time, and he would just. I'd walk outside, like just to walk out to go throw stuff in the trash, and didn't even know he was out there. He would just chuck me a can.
That's badass. That's like some Stone Cold shit right there.
That is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm like, oh man, I don't want to drink this. It's freaking like a 95 degrees out. I mean, at that point, I probably should have just done it, but
yeah, just hammer that down.
Yeah,
that
would have cooled me down.
That's funny.
Chew's got my back. That's all that matters right now.
Yeah, you're way back. And then Surf and Suds, no, Chew, I will not be at Surf and Suds this year. I'll be at a concert, so apologies.
Man, you're just concerting away.
I'm making up for lost time, man. Dude, that's like the thing I miss most during COVID was concerts.
Yeah, I love concerts.
So good. I shed a little
zero
tear.
on the docket, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, I'll be at the Foo Fighters this weekend, so
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, can't wait. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think tears will be shed.
I was just gonna ask if you were gonna cry.
Dude, I cried at Andrew McMahon last week.
What?
Like a little tear came out because I was just so happy to be at a fucking concert.
Okay,
but I'm going to see the Foo Fighters post Taylor passing away.
Yeah.
There's no way that when they sing My Hero, I don't shed a fucking tear at some point.
Oh, yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah, I'm already getting choked up. So, yeah. Call me what you will.
No. I cry at like almost every movie I fucking watch. I get it. I get it.
I always love when we're watching like stupid shit, like reality shows or whatever, and I look over, my wife's crying. I'm like, are you crying again?
Oh, that I don't do.
Oh, during Guardians this past Friday, my girlfriend, she cried 3 times during that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't cry.
Really?
But, no, I didn't cry. I mean, it was sad, but I didn't cry.
Oh,
but
man.
if Rudy's on TV, like I'm gonna ask this coming from a USC fan. If Rudy's on TV, I'm fucking bawling my eyes out.
You cry minimally 3 times in that movie. It's a given.
Oh, for sure.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Rudy?
I'm the worst movie watcher ever.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I went to film school and I hate watching movies. What the fuck happened there?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Like, I only want to watch comedies and then and some action movies. Like, I like watching like Marvel movies where shit blows up and stuff. But I don't know. I don't need to watch dramas. I got enough drama
Rudy's
in my
so
life.
good though.
It's
so good.
And like, I watch them and I enjoy them when I do, but when you're like, hey, want to go watch a movie? Like, can we laugh? Can we go watch like a comedy and just laugh about shit? You know?
Yeah, I do prefer that.
I feel you.
Yeah. Like, I've never seen The Godfather. I've never seen so
Me
many
neither.
movies.
I've never seen that either. Scarface,
I got so much.
Never seen it.
Nope, never.
First 2 were great. Third one's dog shit.
I got so much shit in film school for not seeing like any movie I was supposed to see.
But yeah, sports movies are what does it for me, though. Yeah.
Mighty Ducks. Come on. Quack, quack.
Oh,
We
yeah.
Are Marshall, like 10 minutes in that movie, I'm bawling like a baby.
Never saw that
Quack,
one.
quack, Mr. Ducksworth.
Remember the Titans when he goes, I'll go to the papers. When he's, that whole scene. I love that movie.
Never saw
I
it.
could watch
You
it all
Hall
the
of
time.
Fame in my book.
Yeah. You Hall of Fame. Banger.
Oh, it's so
I'm
good.
telling you, I'm the worst movie watcher ever.
That's all right.
Worst.
We'll get
Whatever.
you there.
Yeah, you will. Daddy.
I'm daddy.
Sorry. All right. Before we move on to a little bit of news, let's check in with Flex and answer some important questions.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
Well. Today, I don't know why that's so funny. Goddamn.
I don't know either.
Well.
It's very serious sounding the first time.
Well, I'm always serious, Greg.
True.
So today I'm drinking collab, because I don't like saying collab, between Modist Brewing Company and Dangerous Man. It's called, I'm probably going to say it wrong, Apiary Drip. Is it
Works for me.
Apiary? I don't know. Whatever.
Nailed it.
But classic me, it's a double dry hop, honey cream IPA, double IPA. And the can, there's nothing really on this, because even the Untapped says it's no longer in production, even though it was brewed less than a month ago.
Less than a month ago,
Yeah, canned less than a month ago. So it's honey cream double IPA with local honey, milk sugar, hopped, and double dry hopped with Strata, Simcoe, and Sabro. So fun thing with Modist is anytime I see them in the wild, they're out of Minneapolis, by the way, Minnesota. And anytime I see them in the wild, I try and pick them up because they were the first ever brewing company to ever reach out to me and sent me some shit when they were launching in Wisconsin. So they always kind of hold like a little special place in my heart. Plus, everything that they release is usually kind of a banger. So
see, you are an influencer.
I'm not an influencer. I'm like
Totally an influencer.
I don't know. Mikey said it when he was talking about his podcast. He just likes to find people that are, I don't know, just really not really into craft beer, but you know, there's like it, right?
Totally. You're an influencer.
Yeah, you banger you.
Yeah, fine. So anyway, so I picked this up. Plus, it's a double dry hop double, and that's right up my alley. It's 8.4%. So that's like super wheelhouse for me. I'm anywhere from like the 7.5 to the 10.5. So it really fits. On the nose, this is like, it's sweet, which I'm actually a big fan of. I know a lot of people aren't fans of like their doubles or triples sweet, but that's super up my alley, down my alley. I don't know.
There you go.
So anyway,
depends how much you've had to drink.
Yeah.
We'll get the old tongue jobber warmed up.
Jump on in, water's fine.
Best part of the show right there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how light that drinks for being what it is. Real light bodied. That milk sugar brings this perfect amount of sweetness, and you can actually taste the honey from the honey cream, which to me sometimes gets lost in honey IPAs. But this thing is like top notch. Freaking love it. I actually only picked it up like an hour ago. I was trying to search for beer for the show because I actually, shocking enough, didn't have much in my fridge. And this one, like, really glad I picked it up.
Nice.
So
sounds delicious.
Oh,
happens to the best of us.
It is. So cheers to Modist. And did I say Dangerous Man?
You did.
Collabed with? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there. I didn't know if they, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Anything I've ever had from Modist has been fantastic. So
yeah, they do great stuff. I don't know. I feel like they need to come around more.
Yeah. I used to get them on the Tavor pretty often, but
the old Tavor.
Tavor. So all right, let's break into a little bit of news. Anheuser-Busch has cut around 2% of their workforce. They've experienced a lot of downturn in sales since the whole
I did hear about that.
Bud Light thing.
Yeah.
The little Bud Light thing.
I was talking to a coworker about that too, right? Is how Anheuser-Busch own all those brands or distribute all the brands that are still under Anheuser-Busch. So people stop drinking Bud Light, but it makes you wonder, does anybody know what other brands that they are, because Modelo is now like their number one.
I love when you say Modelo.
Yeah.
Whatever. Modelo.
Either way.
I love saying eat my ass, Greg.
Yeah.
But it's their number one selling beer now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you wonder how many people don't know, like, hey, this is still under AB. It's not just Bud Light as one company.
Yeah.
They're still the largest.
Busch Light too, yeah.
Yeah. Busch Light. They're still the largest manufacturer of beer in the world.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And seller of.
Which makes me wonder, like, if people have any idea of what they actually put out there.
Probably not.
The people who are against Bud Light, whatever, idiots. But then they go ahead and drink something else that's still distributed from Anheuser-Busch. You know, it's
Well-
like they still stand for all the same shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
And to further prove that they're idiots, a lot of people
Exactly.
switched over. A lot of people switched over to Coors, who has been doing, Pride events since like the 70s.
Yeah.
So good job. Coors
Yeah.
is reaping in the cash right now.
people are just
Oh.
fucking idiots, like straight up idiots.
Oh, and people don't always do their research either. Because I mean, yeah, like you said with Colorado, like they're super liberal and all that sort
Right.
of stuff. So
Exactly. That's where Coors is from. So,
Yeah.
but Ball, the can manufacturer Ball, has actually taken a hit because Bud Light sales have been down so hard.
yeah,
Wow.
So they're taking a hit. They reported a loss directly because of that. So that's interesting.
I was gonna say, as long as it doesn't affect my Colorado Avalanche, I'm good with it. We're fine.
You got a team in like every state. It seems like.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never have an off season.
That's true.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I need
That's
to get a
fun.
hockey team, damn it.
Do you guys have one?
No.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm just not really into hockey.
Yeah,
I just wish
samesies.
I could get into it.
But speaking of Budweiser and AB, so here's the big news of the day. Monday they announced Anheuser-Busch is selling 8 of their, in quotes, craft brands to Tilray. Tilray is the one that owns Sweetwater and Alpine and Green Flash. So they are, and I was surprised a lot by 2 of these names that they are picking up from Budweiser. Shock Top, I was surprised about that one. That's a huge brand.
Gross, though.
Yeah,
Gross, but huge. Breckenridge Brewery, Blue Point Brewing Company, 10 Barrel Brewing Company. I was surprised at Red Hook. And then Widmer Brothers. I think Red Hook and Widmer were like somehow together before Budweiser picked them up. So I guess that part's not surprising. Square Mile Cider Company and Highball Energy.
Which
I
isn't
haven't
good
heard
either.
Widmer in a while. I said a wire on a while.
I've never had Highball. You've had it?
Yeah, they're like it's like energy caffeinated seltzer water.
Oh.
It's not.
Well, apparently
very
they
good.
discontinued it in May, but Tilray bought the brand off of AB
Oh.
for some reason.
Just keep it discontinued.
Might as well. So weird.
No me gusta.
Yeah. See mucho. But I'm pretty sure Tilray is not craft, so still not craft. And either way, Shock Top is fucking disgusting.
The only
Yeah,
thing I've ever
not
seen
good.
from Shock Top around is like their Belgian white.
Isn't that all they have?
They came out with some lemonade one year.
Ooh.
I don't know if it was a shandy or what. But
Uh,
God, I just can't do the Belgian wheats.
no. I mean, like,
Ugh.
that
Just
was
drink Shipyard or something like that at that point.
right. That's kind of like my I don't want to say gateway. Like before I got into like craft beers and IPAs, like when I was like, hey, I'm kind of done with Bud Light here. What am I going to go to next? And it was like, all right, Blue Moon and Shock Top are pretty much the same.
Oh,
And
I couldn't do it ever in my
Yeah.
life, and I still cannot.
back then I could.
Mine was Pyramid.
Yeah. Oh, I drank a lot of hefts, man. Pyramid was
Yeah.
delicious. Widmer Brothers. Like I was all about it.
Mhm.
Now I can't drink that shit if my life depended on
Same.
it. Yeah. The hefts are, bleh. I can't do it. Even like the best made heft by like the best brewer in the world. Just not my jam. Can't fucking do it.
I can still do hefts, but I can do like one.
A decade.
Yeah, one a year maybe.
Yeah. When we
if somebody
first started,
buys it for me.
right. Like 6 months into this show, I was like, you know what? Let's revive the hef. And I tried to have one on the show. It was probably like episode like 30 or something like that. And I was like, yeah, let's revive the hef. And I was drinking. I was like, no, let's not revive the hef. Like let's let it go.
Well, for me, when I turned 21, we had one bar in town. Believe it or not, a city in Milwaukee.
I
having
call
one bar in
bullshit.
town.
Yeah.
But aside from like all the domestic shit they had on tap, they had Franziskaner.
Mm.
And it came in like the big 22 ounce, like tulip shaped glass or whatever you will. And, you got this lemon wedge with it, which, lemon and Franziskaner is fucking
Right.
amazing. So I think that's what did it for me was just too many Franziskaners and then
Yeah.
no more. Just no more hefts.
I get it. Yeah. I don't know. Mikey, what about you? What'd you come up on like between your shit beer and your good beer? Was there like a Blue Moon phase or
You know what, man? It was crazy. So it was Pyramid. Like Pyramid was like what kind of started for me, but then I moved in with my buddies because I moved out when I was 18, and when I moved in with my buddies, they were already over 21. They were like,
Smart.
"Oh, we're going to Stone. We're gonna go fucking get double bastards and all this other stuff." So I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking down. Let's try that. It sounds amazing. It's beer. Like, how could the beer be bad?" And I tried the first, real craft beer I ever had was the Double Bastard, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
That is a dip into the deep end right there.
Yeah. And eventually, like, I had the regular IPA. I was like, oh, okay. Like, all right, I can handle the Stone IPA, and that was fine. But then you kind of make your way to, like, the Double Bastards and just the regular Arrogant Bastard. I was, like, thrust into the deep, like you said, the deep end of the...
Yeah, Double Bastards, man. Jesus Christ.
It was rough.
Yeah, I mean, my first real, like, foray into craft was Stone Kelly Belgique. Fucking loved it. And then I talk about this all the time. Mammoth 395 IPA. Those two were like what got me into craft.
I really Mammoth, like anything that Mammoth puts out is maybe not anything because I haven't had everything they put out, but a lot of their stuff I feel is severely underrated.
Yeah, and I know there's been reports of them not being as good in recent years, but man, that Double Nut Brown still fucking delicious.
Yeah,
still.
And you guys aren't familiar with Lakefront Brewery, but there was like the staple in Milwaukee, and their amber and their, I believe it was a red IPA that they had. It was called Fixed Gear. Those were the two that fucking got me in. Fixed Gear and River West Stein. Reds and ambers awesome. Used to give me all the malt, and I would love it. Now I can't stand the malt.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned the red though, Flex, because when I was a kid, I remember drinking like Killian's Irish Red.
Yeah.
And thinking like, oh, I'm 15, 16 years old walking around with a Killian's. I'm like, I'm a fucking bad motherfucker.
Hot shit
like,
over here.
What are you drinking, Coors?
Yeah.
I'm drinking Killian's Irish. Even didn't know that they owned it.
Probably say maybe V too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's
like, this is red,
that
bitch.
Killian's isn't high, yeah.
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 It's like, oh, you got 3.5? I got 3.8, fucker.
Yeah. So suck on that.
Yeah. Somebody's going to correct me like, oh, Killian's was 8. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get it all the time.
Yeah, that's funny. Anchor's union. So we talked about, Anchor, of course, closing. Then the union said that they wanted to buy back Anchor from Sapporo, run it as a co-op. There's nothing more San Francisco sounding than that. Anchor's union is claiming that Sapporo refuses to turn over the financial information in order to, be able to proceed with the transaction. It's weird. It's like they want to bury the brand or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, that sort of brand, I feel like even if Sapporo just kept it as a brand and closed the brewery, that would make more business sense. It's such a historied brand, but I don't know.
When you put it like everything in a perspective of like what that brand survived
right
for all those years, like take 2 world wars, like, obviously like, the Vietnam or all these other things that happened in the world, and for them to survive the way they did, and then for it to just kind of go down the way it did, was just really, honestly, it was just crazy.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't get it, but we'll see how things turn. I hope, I would love if the union could buy it out and Anchor becomes craft again. They bring back the Christmas ale, all that good stuff. And stop making IPAs. Anchor, no one's coming to you for IPAs. Let's be honest here. All right, we'll end it with this one. In a story of nobody wanted this to happen, Harpoon, and Harpoon has a deal with Dunkin.
Yeah, that's all I've ever seen.
Yeah, Harpoon's Dunkin' spiced iced tea and spiked iced coffee mix packs are coming to stores.
What?
Hard pass.
Yeah.
No.
Same.
Yeah, no thanks.
Didn't PBR try to do that a couple years ago?
Yeah, PBR's got some sort of like cold
they did
brew
the coffee
thing.
One,
Yeah. Are they still doing it, I wonder?
I haven't seen it. I heard it wasn't terrible.
I actually heard the same thing. Never tried it, but I heard like it wasn't the grossest thing you've ever put in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But people still drink
we've all
PBR, so.
Also true.
Yeah. I can't do it. I just can't.
No. Even before I was a snob, I didn't like the PBR.
Yeah.
I remember going to like some country night with my best friend, and it was like $10, all you can drink PBR. And I thought, all right, here we go. I'm going to get shittered. I was like PBR and a half deep, and I was like, I need something different. Like
one of the first times my buddy and I got my older brother to buy us beer, just to like hang out, he bought us a 12-pack of PBR and a 12-pack of Budweiser. And I cracked a Budweiser because I'm like, I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin drink these things for years. Right? They gotta be fine. And I couldn't stand it. So I'm like, oh, well, try PBR, right? I'm like, all the hipsters in Milwaukee like fucking PBR. And I cracked that.
Back to Budweiser.
That tasted fucking horrible too. I'm like, what am I gonna drink?
Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's bad.
Thanks, Dunkin, for ruining just about everything. Yeah, donuts, everything. Clearly, we're not from Boston.
Yeah. Oh, before we guys, because I know you're talking about finishing up. Before we do, can I ask you guys some questions?
Sure.
Because I was just curious, because I know obviously you guys have been together for so many episodes already. Like, I was just kind of curious of how you guys came together.
It was a match made in heaven.
Here you go. Twinkle, twinkle, baby.
Well, so we were, there's like engagement groups that run through on Instagram, and Greg, who ran the unfiltered page, was in the, we just so happened to be in like a group together, and then we just kind of built like a friendship like that.
Yeah.
And
I mean, look at those fucking quads. How could you not want to talk to
Dan,
that guy?
who was the co-host, dropped his laptop in his pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, COVID hit. We were all together in the room. It was 3 of us, and then COVID hit. So I sent everybody with microphones so we could do it like this, kind of remote. And Dan spilt, I think, a glass of water on his laptop. Yeah. So that was sort of the end of Dan's ability to join, and yeah. So that was kind of the beginning of the change, I guess.
Yeah. So Allie stepped in, and then she stepped out, and then I was just like, hey, if you need somebody, like, because I had done a show or 2 before.
Yeah, you'd done 1 or 2, and it went well.
Yeah, we had a good time, and
yeah.
So I said, hey, if you need somebody, like, I can buy a computer and we can do this.
This motherfucker went and bought a computer,
and then I went and bought a computer. I didn't buy anything fancy schmancy. Just went
it works.
Went to the local Best Buy because apparently they still have those, and
it's the only store left.
I'm looking through laptops, and the guy's like, hey, how can I help you? And I said, hey, I'm just looking for like a computer that will allow me to do a podcast. And he's trying to talk to me about memory and gigs. I said, no. All I need is to hook up to the internet and to be able to like video and do a podcast. Well, if you want this kind of no.
Yeah, hold on.
You heard
is this computer compatible? Will this just work?
I don't care what the gigs are.
Yeah. Don't. I'm not buying this for any other reason than to just record this podcast. And I'm basically hanging out week after week. We just became super weird and fun with each other. So
and disgusting. Yeah.
You're gross.
Yeah, getting it all dirty. I love it,
Daddy.
It's actually Dirty Greg. That's what we call him.
Dirty Greg. Oh man, I was Dirty Mike at one point on the old Taps and Tailgates. So there we go. Yeah, favorite breweries like in your guys' area, because obviously you being from Milwaukee, and I know you're out. You said you're in Camarillo, Greg.
Yeah, actually, Thousand Oaks, close enough.
Oh, Tarantula Hills up there.
Yeah. T Hill's good. I love me some 14 Cannons, Naughty Pine. Looking for some lagers, go to Integrin. There's a lot of good stuff around here, and that's just right around me. We won't even get into like the Ventura breweries.
Yeah.
And for me, the big one here is Eagle Park. They do
great French fries.
Yes, the world's best French fries.
Nice.
Also, like the state's best beer when it comes to just quality, price point, like the whole, the complete package. 1840 probably does the best beer, I would say, in the Midwest, but everything they do is small batch and it's wicked expensive.
Okay.
But yeah, we got some others like Lion Tail. Man, every time I get put on the spot, I forget about them, but
well, then I'll ask you this one, since you both like wrestling. Doesn't matter any time, like any decade, anything like that. Any favorite wrestler of all time?
Shawn Michaels.
Or he's the GOAT.
That was easy.
Shawn's the GOAT. Yeah. Wasn't sure if you, because there's the right answer, so you got it right.
My favorite wrestler of all time was probably Sting.
I can't fight you on
wow.
that. Yeah, I can't fight you on that. Like, Sting was great. My only thing is if Sting was better on the mic, I felt like he would have been the total package.
I think it was all his gimmick which took away from that.
Yeah.
Like when he turned into the Crow and shit like that. Yeah.
I think that was the best thing that ever happened to him. I mean, obviously, because it made him huge, but also he wasn't great on the mic, and it gave him an excuse to not talk.
Okay.
Yeah. I just had 2 more. Is that okay?
Sure.
Sorry. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Your hangover cure? Anybody, if you guys have one?
I can tell you Greg's.
Go for it.
You guys do each other's?
What is Greg's? Diet Dr. Pepper and some Al Pastor tacos.
Actually, some pozole.
Pozole.
Okay.
Yeah, and Flex's is donuts.
Yes.
There you go.
Donuts.
No drink or anything like that to go along with it?
I mean, I'll snag like some Gatorade. on the side, but
H2O.
it's all about that sugary donuts.
Wings, pizza, or burgers. If you're gonna have, like, if they say that you go to brewery, there's a kitchen. Which would you order with the beer?
It's hard. I have specific places that have the best of those certain items. Assuming all things were equal and everything was absolutely amazing, I think I go wings. There's a brewery out here called Transmission Brewery. They're in Ventura, and they're attached to Topper's Pizza. We've talked about Toppers on here, but it's the only location of Toppers that has wings, and their wings are fucking amazing. I went there on my birthday just to go have wings and beer.
This is such a hard question.
I know it's a loaded question. My bad. Hey, but you can throw curds in there if you want.
This is basically like a fuck, marry, kill or whatever.
Yeah. You can throw curds in there.
I would honestly have to go with pizza.
Okay.
If I'm drinking a lot of beer, it's going to be pizza. If I'm going for lunch, it's going to be burgers. And if there's a wing deal, I'm going to get wings. Like it's,
I love that answer.
Yeah, it's just pizza's going to suck up the most booze and it's going to make my night the best. So pizza.
Love that. I'm going to toss up. I'm kind of in the same boat. I love a smash burger, but I mean, who doesn't love wings or pizza too?
Yeah, that's like the worst question I've ever been asked.
Yeah.
Can I like piss off a lot of people real quick?
Yeah.
Not a fan of a smash burger.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Not a fan. You know what I want? I want a goddamn burger. I don't want your little flattened hockey puck.
There you go.
Look, I worked at McDonald's. The cheeseburgers at McDonald's, we call them 10 ones because it's 10 of those things to 1 pound. So 10 ones.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Every fucking smash burger I get is smaller. It's got to be like a 15-1 or something like that.
No way.
Oh.
They're tiny. There's like no meat. I want some fucking meat on my burger.
All right. Well, if you're ever down in the area, I'll cook you mine.
Okay.
'Cause what I do is it's not a half pound, but at least a 1/3 pound meatball that I use. I know some people only do like 3-ounce meatballs when they do their smash burger.
Oh, I swear I'm getting like 1 ounce shit. It's tiny.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big boy. I need to eat something.
Yeah, I'll do a 1/3 pound.
Okay.
And I'll
talking.
smash the shit out of those and get the was it the lattice things on the sides?
Yeah.
I guess the crispy bits.
Yeah, it's not that it tastes bad. I just no one ever puts any fucking meat on those things. That's why I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah, and mine only come in doubles. So
Double smash pet. Yeah, that's
challenge accepted.
That's the way to go.
yeah. There we go. Last one I wanted to ask you. I'm sorry. I know I said that was the other one, but I got to ask Flexi because of the comic books. Who's your favorite comic book character of all time?
Oh, it's Captain
You
America.
say Cap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all this stuff and the Cap. Definitely Cap.
One of my favorite Captain Americas was with the Punisher when he became Capital Punishment way back when. That was like 2007, but Swamp Thing is my favorite. Superman is my favorite, but Swamp Thing is my second favorite.
Right on.
Superhero.
It's
Black Widow because she's fucking hot.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's the right answer, Flex.
The Swamp Thing movie when I was was it a show? I don't know, but that was like one of the first on-screen adaptations, like a live-action hero, like the Incredible Hulk. You remember, like
for sure.
Lou Ferrigno and shit. Yeah,
Ferrigs.
that slapped.
Oh yeah.
Any more questions for us?
No, that's good. I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
no problem.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. Go check out the Taproom Podcast at the Taproom Podcast on the socials. Links are all up there. You can find it. Go listen to Mike. Go listen to Mike and Chew hang out and shoot the shit. Sound like Chew was recording from a park or something.
You know what? That might have been me because I usually keep my window closed.
All right.
It might have been, but like because where my apartment complex is, there's like within the complex there's a little dog park.
Oh, okay. So I just kept hearing noises like, is Chew outside? What the fuck's going on?
I appreciate it though, guys. I really do.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Definitely a good time.
Yeah, at the Taproom Podcast. Find us at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMeABeer _ in between. Oh, we mustn't forget. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
I got shit last week.
Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah, see, everybody. I got shit last week from her husband. He's like, that was a weak ass hi, Vanessa. So, hi, Vanessa.
Oh, is that okay? So, hi, Vanessa. Oh, is that good?
Sunday. No, I'm just kidding. I got it. Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully he's okay with those.
Yeah. Hopefully so. We'll find. He'll be the first one to let me know if he's not. So, anyways, hi out there. Follow us, and then of course, craftbeerrepublic.com, all that good stuff. 805-53-BEER 2337. If you want to call us, leave a voicemail. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. I need another beer. I think that's everything. I hope everyone out there is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.
Thanks for having me.